What's going on, everybody? This is Ron Star of the Burbank Misfits. And, continue on this tradition, join with my wonderful, beautiful co-host, Miss Sarah Lace.
Hey, thank you for having me again.
Oh no,
Oh, this
you're
is
permanent.
fun.
Like having you again. You're permanent now. So
Exactly.
you stuck with me now.
I weaseled my way into this.
You
You
weasel your
can't
way
take it
out,
back.
and then CW ran away. So he couldn't handle it. But today we have a wonderful and an amazingly fun individual who I've had the opportunity to mingle with off and on over the last few months and seeing her blossom and grow in her entire career. Like she's just doing the damn thing. Miss Ny Lew. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I feel real well rested. I just came back from Costa Rica 5 days ago, and it took up until today for me to go back to this time and get back to work and everything. Well, I kind of got back to work. I landed, and the next day I ended up shooting and doing creating content and everything, and just kept going. I'm like, that is crazy. I can't believe I did that. And then it messed me up even more. And then I ended up working again and shooting again. I'm like, all right, sit down, take a little break, catch up on your little back office stuff, and knock out these little interviews. And yeah, so I feel rested today. Like I actually feel rested. I'm glad I only have this interview today, not two, because I would have been so tired looking. I feel great. I feel great. Thank you for
See,
asking.
you're our second interview today, but I've been doing stuff all day, so I feel you. So, but I don't know what well rested is. It seems like a far off thing.
It's hard to get sometimes. When you have the opportunity to get it, take it.
Mhm.
Because I didn't think I was gonna get it, honestly, and I was able to get it only because the interview was pushed tomorrow. So I was like, yes.
But I still got another one at 3.
Right. That's like a plenty enough time to sleep, right?
Exactly. You get to sleep in. You get to do a little bit of your own thing.
Right. Even though I shouldn't have, I'm behind on a lot of things, but I had to because if not, I was not going to function right.
See, like the thing is, I'm a night owl, so it's hard to even get up sometimes, even though like I have to for my day job. I'm sorry, I just see some of my glasses and it caught me off guard. Uh, I'm a night owl, so it's kind of hard for me to even function in the morning sometimes. So
I get it. I'm the same way.
Like
yeah, I feel more active in the evening.
That 11 p.m. 12 a.m. that's a sweet spot.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes. Mine is 10 to 12. 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Ooh. So I don't go to bed till the sun comes up because I'm too busy editing, and that's when I'm my most creative.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And don't open TikTok at night. Don't do that.
See, I have the app downloaded for reasons, but I never go on there.
Yeah, I don't even have to download it on my phone anymore.
Instagram gets me in trouble though, because I will like sit back and just go through Instagram, send people like random stuff, and be like, "Oh, okay," or watch everybody's story, like, "Okay, okay."
Yeah, the
and then
videos
it's 5 hours later. Yep. So, but before we get started, for everybody who hasn't had the opportunity to meet your greatness, who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah, who are you? Am I? Yeah, who are you? who is this human we talking to?
A female. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm
okay.
not.
Okay, now we know that. We get that out the way.
I don't know how to answer that. I'm just a person that goes by Ny Lew, and I'm just trying to bump my way up to the top.
Okay.
Or somewhere up there, I mean, the top sounds no lovely, but I mean, if I'm somewhere up there and, you know, made a good, decent name for myself, and of course the money, most importantly.
You a nominated performer.
Yes.
So don't sell yourself short.
Okay. Maybe
That
I'm
is
just
true.
I don't know. I just work so hard, and I just feel like as hard as I work, that I should be somewhere else higher. But maybe I'm not working smart enough, you know. But it could be I am a Virgo, so we do like to work really hard and make sure things is right. So that's probably why I feel the way I feel. But I'm just happy.
August or September, Virgo.
Yeah, I'm just happy for what I've been getting in life. You know, I am very grateful and thankful and blessed, and yeah, I just never thought I'd see today.
Are you August or September Virgo? It matters.
I'm a September Virgo.
Okay. One of them.
The real kind.
No, because like I jokingly say this, but I'm serious with it. It's like everybody who I've always like inadvertently, it's like everybody who I've dated, like 8 of the last 10 people, all Virgos, all born in September, all a little bit crazy.
No, a little bit crazy. Okay.
All a little bit
Those
cuckoo.
are the best kind though.
Yeah.
It comes
But
out when it needs to, at least.
but it's just randomly like I get someone that like, yeah, I got someone new. And then we start talking like, hey, so when is your birthday? September. It's like, oh my God. Here comes this Virgo energy. Because I'm full of it, yeah.
He says you got the
Get out. Get out. Get out. They dug a hole underneath my futon. Get out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
get your butt out. Get
so
out.
your animal, when animals attack?
It's like I can feel it on my butt, you know?
Oh, goodness.
Where's my spray bottle? 1 second.
Oh my God. So so cats 1990. You really get a spray bottle for your cats?
Nice.
Does that even work? Or do they just look at you funny?
And it shoots all the way down the hallway.
I mean,
if I can't get them in time, long as I pump fast, I get them.
They just come back and let you like, really? Because the one beside you is looking like, what you gonna do with that?
Right. I usually use spray bottles, but I start to use these because they're pretty fun looking.
I mean that is funner. I would honestly do that. I would love that.
So what Jesus Christ, I messed up my question. So what are you looking forward to do further in your career? Like what is your aspirations for 2024?
To try to get myself booked for more mainstreams, like different companies. You know, I've been getting myself booked, you know, talking to people, you know, trying to, you know, get in where I fit in. And that's how I got where I am today. You know, just try to level up my creativity, level up my performance, you know, because I do criticize myself really hardly when I watch my videos. I'm like, oh, I didn't like the way it looked like that. Or whatever. I'm actually going to get in the gym and tighten up. Instead of getting another round, I want to gain more weight and get a second round of BBL. But I decided to change my mind and just stay the size that I am and just maintain it and go to the gym. So, you know, so I can just look good. You know, my brand, I can, you know, keep it up, stay booked and busy. And hopefully I can eventually like maybe do some PA work. I don't know if I'm moving too fast or not. I mean, I am doing it already, but I would like to do more of that in a sidekick because I do plan in the future to do some directing and producing because that's really fun. I really do like to create a whole entire script. I really do that. Like people who shoot with me, like they're like, "Whoa, you really have a script?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I plan on working towards that. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm not gonna do porn anymore. I'm not gonna shoot, but I do want to start, you know, dipping in
doing
it and
different
see
avenues.
what
Yeah.
it's like.
What
Yeah.
type of content do you want to like direct and shoot and stuff like that though?
I don't know if it's niche related. I'm not niching down yet because I haven't figured out which one really stick. But I do know that every script that I do write has a little comedy in it because I am a goofball. So I was always going to be a little comical.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's
So
amazing.
yeah, I like to make people laugh.
So instead of niching, why don't you explain to us like what are some of your kinks?
Kinks. Okay, let's see. They're interesting. I actually like to pay and strap on people. I don't like to receive it, but I like to give it. I know it seems weird for a woman to not want to be strapped by a woman, but it's just not really my thing. I really enjoy being on top. It's so fun. I
No,
love it.
it's not bad not to want you have to be wanted. English, I can't do it today. Not to be not to be the one to be getting strapped. And
Oh,
I do know a few people that are dudes that really like, not me, but who really like to get pegged. And like it's always feel like I don't know how to describe it. It just always felt like something that I personally would not would not enjoy. Because like, I'm a sub, but like I have my little limits that I have some type of, reservation.
right.
So
So
do you
that
Hey,
want
would
the
be
to
fun.
booty hole is not little, okay? It can take a lot.
be
I know that from personal experience.
yeah, but I I don't
Left him speechless.
I don't want nothing it's a one-way street in there. Mine's a one-way street. So I feel like if something it's going the opposite direction. Like I would think of is it Fragile Next when he kept saying, "Have you ever had to pushed in?" Is that Friday or is that something else? I don't know. It's one of those movies, and they just going around the circle and he's talking about pushing it. I'm like, I don't want my duty to get pushed back in. It's hard enough coming out. I'm getting
Oh,
old.
good.
You put it in there, might get stuck. I'm
But
dead.
hey, but hey, I love when people use their strap on me though. Hint, hint.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm taking the hint.
I
And we'll
just
be
did one
in your
research.
inbox later.
Okay. Rockstar, you want to film that?
Hey, I got a camera. I have we actually got like at least one or two unused ones here too.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you buy another camera? Oh, you told me you were going to.
Oh,
yeah.
another one, like another point one. I might. I can just take the other one that Chris has. See that CW has, and then we have 3 points. Yeah. So I mean, Nana has been to my home before, and she's I think she's seen the box of wonders. I
Yes, the
think
box
Yes.
is.
I
it
ended
has
up using one of those toys too on Black Squirt 4.
Ooh, okay.
oh, so
Not gonna lie, I grabbed a
it's in a
few.
movie. Wow, oh my god! And I know you told me you had used it, but I don't think you told me that you used it in a movie. I thought you just used it in one of your scenes. Like, oh,
Yes,
okay,
I used for Black Squirt 4. And it's nominated too for
okay,
Best Movie.
okay. See,
Okay.
earlier you said I'm a porn star. I'm a girl, and then you up here saying, yeah, I got nominated for this. It's nominated for this.
Right? Come
Yeah,
on.
I've been nominated for a few awards. People love my hoo ha, and they up here saying like she deserves an award for what I have down here, and like You know, I'm not the biggest fan of my old phase, but people love my old phase. They get off to it, and they want more. And she's over here grinning like, yeah, you know, you're right. I know.
That's
But
right.
yeah,
You know she's a bad bitch.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
still humble. I just don't feel like, you know, I'm at where I
I
need to
mean,
be.
it's a difference. There's a difference between being humble and being conceited. Because you can always say, yeah, you know, I got this, I got this, whatever, and I'm excited for what's new. It's like, hey, yeah, I'm kind of a big deal sometimes, you know? Instead of saying, yeah.
Mhm. You gotta think about it.
I don't know if I'm a big deal or not.
You gotta own it. Do you have more than 400 fans on your Twitter?
Oh yeah.
Do you have people asking you, hey, can I have a custom? Can I have this? Can I have that? Yeah.
I mean, a
Do
lot of
you
content creators get that. I mean,
yeah,
that
yeah.
comes
I mean,
with,
that's what I'm saying. Like you got people who out there in the world, some random person out there in Germany is like, oh my God, I found this Nubian Queen woman. Oh my God, look at boom boom pow. Yes.
Boom,
And
boom.
and they say, "Oh, can I ease up in these DMs and you know get my rocks off really quick?" And you like, yeah, boy. And then you give him like you know like a video of you doing that Glock 3000, and then he's up there like, she, I can't cuss, but she, and then yeah, now you got him going crazy up there in Germany, and you're like, you know, I have a fan in Germany, but that man in Germany is like, oh, you got a fan in Germany, and then he just destroyed his keyboard because it's all wet now.
I guess when you put it like that,
Yeah.
I'm doing all right.
Oh my God. He really thought that one through, I feel like.
Right. And he's
That
walking
was
me through
that was
everything.
just
I'm
about
like,
to go
okay.
already.
Uh,
All right, yeah.
but still, you are a pretty big deal if you think about it. Like, what was your nomination for?
For is it AVN or Urban
Mhm.
X?
AVN.
AVN, Urban X, you know.
Okay, so my first nomination, which I'm not saying I didn't take it seriously, but it didn't hit as hard. It was for Nevada Cannabis Music Awards. They have it like once a year in Vegas and other places. And I seen a post like on Instagram, and it was from Nevada Music Cannabis Awards. It said tag your favorite porn star in Las Vegas. And I kept
Mhm.
getting notifications, but it wasn't like that crazy to the point like I just kept seeing. But I seen it a few times. I'm just like,
Mhm.
whatever. You know, like September is out here, what she was at the time, I think, for a few seconds. And I was like, okay, me and September tagged underneath here. And the next thing you know, months later, they messaged me saying that I have 2 tickets to get in for free to bring someone. And I'm nominated for Best Female Porn Star for Las Vegas. I was like, okay, I got nominated for something. It's not
Okay.
AVN, it's not Urban X Awards, but hey, this is my first nomination. Then months go down the road of the year, and then I saw Urban X Awards. I said, what? And I was like, cool. And then like, hey, you want to host the Roger? You want to? Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, cool. And then I was excited. Then I was like, okay, this one counts. This one counts. And then a few days ago, I opened my phone and I saw that Mina tagged me for Black Squirt 4 because you know we're all in that movie.
Mhm.
And then I was like, wow, that's cool. And then I read the whole thing, and then I saw Keep.com, everything but. And I'm like, oh, I'm in that niche movie too. And I was like, cool, that's 2 of them. And then I started crying.
Of course, that's amazing though. Like, because how long have you been doing this?
About 4 years, but as far as mainstream, a year and a half.
So you know,
So think
I'm
about
like
it. Your
this.
first year in the industry, you got your nominations. That's very impressive.
Thank you, thank you. I was
Yeah,
really
it's like
excited.
because there's some people that like have been around for a long time and didn't even get their first nomination until their third or fourth year. You got it within your first year of doing stuff. You gotta think. Think of it as like it's not bragging or being conceited about having this or that. It's just looking at it from a perspective of like, you know what, people enjoy my stuff. And they
Yeah.
really do. And like you probably don't think about it because like I know you want to get to a higher or elevate to a higher level. However, you're getting notoriety right now. That's 4 nominations in your first year.
Yeah. It's pretty
Even though you don't
cool.
want to count the first one, that's still 4 nominations in your first year.
Yeah.
Get on that, own it. So what do you do out here for fun? Like what do you do outside of porn, outside of the industry? What makes you laugh outside of porn?
I'm hanging out with my close friends and loved ones. I don't have the biggest circle, especially like within the industry. So I have my few little people. Um, I love hanging out with Musa. That's like one of my favorite people outside of my son. We always laugh together. We mesh very well. Our personalities, like, if you ever seen us hang out, like just be out and about, you're like, wow, they're pretty cool. Like, and I'm not trying to brag on our relationship. It's just that we really just vibe like that. It's really dope. And like the people tell me that, and I'm like, oh, we're just happy two people together, just happy to enjoy each other company and love each other. And I love to hang out with Zoe Fox. She's a real friend of mine, and she's also in industry. And sometimes, if I have the time, to do so, I like to travel, but I always turn that into a workcation. And I like lots of raves.
What type of raves? Like what type of like the EDC ones or the
Yes. I highly recommend, if you have not been to EDC, you need to go at least for one day. At least get a 1 day pass. Like, it is life changing. And I know it sounds crazy. Like, how can a rave be so life changing? It is. It is.
I've never been, but I know like a few people who go all the time every year, and they just tell me like they just come back so exhausted because they don't sleep. And like I think like most of them just get like a tent so they can stay somewhere. And it's like
they can't.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, but it's so fun. Yes,
Well,
you're
the
gonna
thing
be
is like
exhausted afterwards, but you're gonna be exhausted and refreshed at the same time. You're gonna be refreshed like mentally and emotionally. You're gonna feel great. You're gonna connect with different people. Like, everybody seems so happy there. And
because I don't drink or
and it's
smoke.
just like the craziest, the most nuts thing I've ever seen. Like, it's so much shit going on. It's so much stuff going on at the same time. Like, they have the ride, the different stages, the drone shows, the fireworks, the fire going up, people walking around on steps. You're just looking around. It's so cool here. It's really cool.
The thing is like I don't drink or smoke, so like that is like right here is some of the fun because you are under the influence of something that just adds a different element to it.
Yes. But honestly, to me, I feel like people can go to EDC sober because it's that amazing.
No, I'm just saying,
Like,
that's why I figured
might
like
energy drink though.
Because I always hear people say like, yeah, I was there and I had took this and I took this and I was on this. I'm like, oh my God, like, and like not that I'm a prude or anything, but it's kind of like, oh, that's a lot to put in your system. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, people be doing all types of crazy shit, and I'm not judging.
I don't judge. Like, do you have
but
fun?
It's like, wow, you are still alive. Cool.
I mean, like I didn't say what they were doing. I just said they were on something. They were on something that.
Things.
Huh?
I thought you were saying like multiple things. Like, yeah, I was on this, like, yeah.
Yeah, I said this and this and this and this, but I didn't say
what it was.
I could have been talking about caffeine, for anybody anybody out there who's listening, no, I'm not talking about caffeine, but you know, I
We
could have
could
been
be.
talking. Huh?
But we could be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so but yeah,
Caffeine
so
water, highly recommended if you want to stay up.
see the only thing is like I'm not really big into like that type of music, but I know people go there just mainly for different certain DJs and stuff. And
Yes.
there's only two people I know that DJ in general, and one of them is really big, and the other one is Shaq. So like it's DJ Shaq Diesel and what's his name, Marshmallow or something like that.
Oh, Marshmallow, yes.
That's it. That's the extent of my DJ knowledge. Is Marshmallow and Shaq.
Well, all right then. Maybe we'll take you to one of those concerts or
Well, I didn't say
They
I
have smaller
enjoyed them,
ones.
huh?
They have smaller ones. I went to one recently for Halloween of Subtronics. I like
yeah.
bass. I like bass. Like house music is cool, but I like bass. So I like to bang my head until I have a headache.
Yeah, I think I jokingly say this, but I think I took a Busta Rhymes song "Break Your Neck" a little bit too seriously, so I can't really bang my head anymore because I have a broken neck bone. So
I'll bang it for you.
see, I would mess around, do that, break my neck or headbutt somebody, and then we both like everybody in the hospital. And what happened? Oh, he was trying to headbang, and now everybody's in a coma, and it's like, oh, they did a little bit too much. So that would be me.
That would be.
That would be me. The one that got injured at one of these events. I'm trying to go too hard.
Oof. You don't go hard, Raw. You don't even smoke. You don't drink, and you don't cuss.
Yeah, I used to do one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said a cuss word this year because I got tired of nonsense. But it's still,
I remember. We have the recording.
Yeah, like it. I went 4 years without cursing, and then someone just got to me this year finally.
He was saying titty. He was saying titty fudging.
Titty fudging.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I was talking about titty. Like, the thing is this. So look, and here's the deal. Okay, here's the deal. Okay, and we were talking about titties before we got on here and started recording. So I like titties. I love titties. I really do love titties. I love titties more than most things. I don't care the size. They can be small. They can be handheld. They can but then it gets to a point where the titties are too big, and there comes a time where you got to realize, you can't have titty sex with everybody. You can't titty have everybody because, like, if you see someone like, and I've seen pictures of these women who have like Triple H titties, and it's like, Jesus Christ, your titty is bigger than 3 basketballs put together, and that's just one titty, And if that titty is that big, you ain't getting the full extent of a titty elf, and like I might not be the biggest fan of titty elf and everybody, but I like titties, and like sucking on titties, and then your titty is like so big, I need a damn ladder to hold up a titty, and I need like a ramp to just make sure like 3 hands to like hold your titty up. And and it's a workout, and your titty way more like your titty is big enough that you work out every day when you get up and walk around, because your titty is 30 pounds by itself. That's a big titty, and that's just one titty. I'm not talking about the other titty. That's 60 pounds of titty, and when you got,
I can explain all of that.
When your titty is like, and it's just like, I was saying, like, there's some
yours
titties
are the perfect size.
It is just when your titties are too big, you can't titty F it. It's like, that's a, and it's like, some people might have enough dick for that much titty. I'm not one of those. So you have Triple H. If you have like a quadruple H titty, I can't help you. That's a lot of titty. Like I can like fit my body inside of that. That's a lot of titty. I mean, I can go between them and just do the what they like, whatever, like the bounce up and down. That's a lot of titty. So I was talking about people who had too much titty, and then I said titty.
All right, we know you love titties.
Yeah, no, it was just about titties. Like you have a great pair. She has a great pair. I like titties. I like sucking on titties. And I was just talking about titty effing, and that's what
the
I
way
said
he
that
says it makes me think of South Park. I like titties.
Titties. Titties are like before we got on, I was telling you, like I am all for titty empowerment, because I've seen some mosquitoes, and I've seen some ones that I thought wasn't a titty, but it was a titty, because it was so big. So I mean, yeah, as long as because we were talking about nipples. Yes, as long as you got a nipple there, I can work with it.
Me
Because
too.
like I've seen some people who were assigned female at birth who have less titties than I do, and I don't got no titty, so all titties matter.
Yeah, all titties. I mean, technically, you have nipples.
I have nipples. Yeah, we all got nipples. But I'm saying, I've seen some people who are assigned female at birth who have I don't like nothing comes out here. I don't got a peck, but they have less than me, and it's like, okay, as long as your nipple can have sensation, I can work with that.
Mm-hmm. Right? You swirl your tongue around the nipple.
That's one thing I'm happy about after getting my boobs done is that I still have my sensitivity, which I appreciate so much. Not because of somebody like sucking or licking on my nipples, more so I know my period is coming or if I'm ovulating. Like right now, that's why I have the sports bra on. Like my boobs, I can feel my nipples being sensitive, brushing up. So I have the pads inside of my push-up bra to protect it from brushing up against t-shirts and stuff. Like I appreciate it because now as a woman, I still have everything I need that's signaling my body, like, hey, this is wrong. Oh, this is coming. So I'm glad that's not taken away from me. Like as soon as I woke up from anesthesia, I felt my sensitivity.
Oh shit.
You felt
She's fighting her dogs again. And her cats again.
One or the other.
bad, Thomas.
That was quick. Those were quick shots.
I can just imagine her carpet just has that one little straight line that's like, okay, that's where I hit my target at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's something else.
Oh god. But I do know there's one thing a lot of people were all people who get their breast done sometimes, they still get it pierced. So they can have some sort of sensation about added of it a lot. Like, are you pierced? Or?
Nice. I just don't want to get mine pierced because I am a clumsy person and I lost my belly button ring one too many times. And the last time I lost it, I was done with belly button rings. I was then giving a lap dance at the strip club and I do this move where I flip upside down and put my ass in her face and I start shaking it in her face. So when I did all of that, I was doing the most, my legs swinging and everything, and I flipped back down, hit the split, and I finished my lap dance, and then I looked down, my belly button ring was gone. I was over it. I was trying to find it in the dark in a club, how stuff glows, so I didn't have a bright colored one. It was like a dark midnight blue and black little thing, almost like an evil eye color, and I couldn't find it. And I was like, I'm not piercing it again. I'm not, because they close up really quick too, so.
Yeah.
Nose ring, same thing. I was tired of getting my nose repairs, getting snagged onto things, going to sleep, waking up. It's gone over. So I'm like, I'm not doing the nipples too. Like, it's gonna be the same thing probably because my friend is going through that right now. She keeps losing her nipple ring.
Oof. Yeah.
See,
that sounds like a lot of work and maintenance too.
The only thing I ever had
pierced. It's just not getting to fall off.
I
Yeah.
mean, is it
What
is it
doesn't happen.
is
Don't
it
be
is
out
it
of the
is it because
country or something.
it
Now you're
wasn't like
fucked.
in enough meat per se, like in enough, because I know like if it's in a like a girthier area with there's more meat, whatever, it's easier to like keep it there.
Maybe.
Mm,
Because
I don't know.
I don't have a meaty nose or a meaty belly button or what else did I pierce? That's it. And
I've only had my I've only had my ears pierced. So I had it was back in the day where it was a thing to have one ear pierced.
Oh
So I
yeah.
had my left. That's how old I am. To just have my left ear pierced for a long time, and you can probably still see the where the hole was in my ear. But
Hmm.
I haven't had an earring in my ears for like maybe 12 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm
So
glad I got mine done when I was young, like just my ears pierced. But I don't have any other like piercings, so I wouldn't really know how it feels, you know?
well, I know people who say they
Really.
get their vagina pierced. They say they really enjoy the feeling that it gives too, because for some
Really?
reason they say it opens up sensations.
Really?
Well,
I'm scared.
this is from listening to our everybody's favorite artist Miss Janet Jackson. That's what she was talking about when she was talking about her piercings, and I was like,
Well,
cool.
okay.
Yeah, I'll listen to Janet. Janet is a reliable source.
Okay. Well, I am such a scary person when it comes to my clit area. Like,
Mhm.
okay, so there's
Me
another
too.
kink or fetish that it's like, okay, so have you heard of sounding?
Oh
No,
yeah.
So you know how guys do with their dick, you can do it with your clit area, and there's a girl that likes it. And I think it's because I had a couple bike accidents and the same type of accidents in the same area for my clit area since I was like 8. So my sensitivity is kind of weird when it comes to my clit area. Like I get overstimulated very, very easier than others because I have injury to it. And a lot of trauma has happened down there. So me thinking of getting a piercing, it just sounds so scary to me because my sensitivity is different. Do I
but
like my clit being stimulated? Yes, but it has to be a certain way because I damaged it.
but I also
Trauma.
feel that that might help you with
Hmm.
like because you are a squirting sensation, so like because it's more sensitive, it might increase your squirting, your
Unfortunately,
ease to
it
squirt.
doesn't. It doesn't, and people tend to forget that about me because they see a squirter, so they think that that's gonna make me squirt. You put that vibrator on me, we're gonna be waiting all day, and then all we're gonna get
Yeah.
is the overstimulated clit, and I don't want nobody to touch me.
That
So
makes sense though, because the way, like, at least on my end, like the way I squirt is more through G spot
that's
stimulation.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
the G spot. That's it. Just hit that G spot over and over and over and over and over and over, and it's done.
Hmm.
Well, that's also why I got stuff like this for people. You can't even see it. Stuff like this for people, and it's mainly because like it's something you can go inside and it vibrates. So while when someone's doing whatever, it's vibrating and it's an interesting thing that vibrates. So
That would just feel good. I like getting fucked with the vibrator at the same
no,
time. That is my shit.
this is like a
That's like
finger.
yeah.
It's amazing.
So it just
Is that the vibrator cock ring?
no, it's a finger like you put in your
It's for
finger,
your finger,
and
actually.
I have a feeling like so this one
Oh, and you
it
put the finger inside, or
it
you put on the
vibrate it vibrate you like
Yeah,
your
screw
fingers
in your
on while you're
finger.
doing it and it vibrates. So it's not like someone's eating you out and then their finger at the same time. This goes inside and it vibrates your spot while they're eating you out. So if someone knows how to eat right, you don't lick toward or you hit the damn bean. So you go at the bean and this is going at the same time. So it's vibrating. So you're like while you're going this inside of her, so it's vibrating the inside, like, I don't know. I have dick, so I can't. This is go inside me. But inside them, it's like, oh, it vibrates, whatever, and like you're getting you're getting eaten out because like if someone is sucking the bean, you got this going too, and it's like, oh, you got two simulations going at once. I learned so much about me. He's like, oh my
I'm
god.
just thinking about it vibrating inside. I would like it on my clit because I hate the lush. That's when I found out I don't like stuff that's vibrating inside of me.
Okay.
I get
Or
it.
at least not super hard. Like
Oh no,
if it's
it like
vibration, it's just like okay,
it's like a
whatever.
little shake. It's like a little shake.
Oh, they're not gonna annoy me. If it's strong like the lush is going to
Mm.
the point I'm gonna hate. I'm like, take this shit out.
So I don't know. I don't know.
I know, right? I wasted my money. But I
Not
got
too much
real.
stimulation.
No, because like
Yeah,
every
on the clit.
vagina is different. So, but yeah, that's what this does. I forgot how we
Okay.
got on the subject though, but so so since you are still, you say you're a year in, who is your top five that you have not worked with that you want to work with?
Let's see. I hope nobody cancels me for that, but hey,
No,
I
it's
just
like no, it's a
crap.
top five. It's a top five list. You can have like 500 people on your list.
Here in the war, for sure. I
Uh-huh.
actually had an opportunity to work with her. She actually approached me, or we approached each other, and we were talking at the Black History Month dinner that Brazzers had in LA.
Mhm.
And she was like, "Would you like to shoot with me?" I couldn't believe she said that. I was like, yeah, yeah, yes. And I didn't fall through. But hopefully that opportunity does come back around again. Who else? Anna Fox.
Okay.
I know they're all females. I know I need to name
No,
some names.
it's nothing wrong with having all females. You know,
Okay, I'll name some male ones. Let's see who has worked with.
this
I
is
guess I
your
can
top five. This is your top five. This isn't Bob from Denver's top five.
Okay, we're gonna say that. King Nasir. And I say this
Okay.
because he's goofy and everything just like me. So I think we'll make some crazy stuff. I think that would be a great move. If I shoot with them three, like those are gonna be forever, forever dope.
Mhm.
Okay.
Who else? A guy. Let's see.
It's not be a guy. It could be a girl. It could be a
Yeah, because I'm
TS.
trying to think right now. And I know there is some male talent, but I'm gonna say King Nasir. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I gotta go back to the girls. I'm sorry, picking a
That's
man. Okay,
cool. Gonna put you on the spot
oh
again.
well, I'm just gonna do four because I can't think anymore, and I'm pretty sure there is. It's just that I'm stoned now. That's all. There's a lot of people I want to work with though that I haven't worked with. Sarah is one of them too, so I put her up there. I do want to work with Sarah Lace. I remember when I first saw Sarah Lace. My ex-boyfriend, when I first started OnlyFans, I was only shooting content with him. He took pictures of her, and she was like the prettiest girl on his page. And I found out she was a porn star, and I'm like, oh, that's Sarah Lace. So when I said, I was like, oh, I remember her. So yeah.
I love that.
Oh, I know who I can put. T.S. Paris.
Okay.
And I'm gonna save this one for last. Because I have to train before I gotta be ready for the porn Olympics before I come to him.
Oh, you
Dread.
said Dread. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Dread.
I figured that one. Yeah.
Cause man, and it's gonna be anal because I know I'll be way more comfortable my ass than my vagina. My vagina is just really tight. It just don't be going that way. And it's
Mhm.
really uncomfortable. So I rather I notice I can take way up more of my ass. I can take a better pounding. So probably have to be anal if I do dread.
I could totally see that because that's how I am.
Right.
Especially since I have the IUD, like there's only so far you can go in my pussy, or like you have to do a certain angle if you want to go a certain depth.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna be anal, so that's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm. Gotta trick that booty, girl.
Right. oh dang, I don't want to like I want to play somebody, but I want to ask somebody else. Avery Jane, even though we talked about it, like me and Sarah already talked about working at Avery. I want to work with Avery because of how her creativity is when she produces it and everything. And we both do anal. I have an idea in mind that I want to do with her. And other stuff too, but one in particular. But yeah, Avery Jane.
Okay, see,
Nice. That's a good list.
Yeah.
see, I know I have a. That's a good list. That's a good list. No, I believe you can knock that list off for the most part in 2024.
Yeah, Dread's gonna be a while.
And when I say for the most part, yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
Booty hole.
I mean, like the thing is this: like, if you enter the booty hole, and I've said this before, like it's easier if you just make sure you prep beforehand.
Yes, it's a breeze.
Yeah, so
It's
just
a
prep.
breeze. You fast 2 days, which is very dangerous.
Just don't put
But you're absolutely guaranteed clean.
just don't put the little butt plug in your butthole. Get one of the big ones and just stick it up in there, all day, and then you be good. Just make sure you cleanse everything out, and then it's ready for it. I mean, it might take a while. You might be like one of the people on White Chick after they mess with Terry Crews the next day, but hey, it's worth it.
Yeah, I agree. Because once I discovered that, I just, I was like, wow, this is too easy. This is scary. I don't think I want to do vaginals ever again.
Oh my God.
Like, I tried that. You're not lying. I tried it and I've been doing it ever since. I just tried it just because, not because I was like, oh, I want it to be an easy insertion and everything. And I don't have to break through all these different rings all over again. It's just like, oh, this is way more funner. So yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
That's so true. I love it when I'm like doing anal like more consistently, because then it's easier to do it.
Yes.
Then you get to just like go back to it like soon after. You're just like, it's not as like taboo and like for that feeling, you're just like, oh, you don't have to be like, oh, okay, hold on, let me stretch it again before we pound it. Like, nah, right. You're just like, get this ass.
Yeah, I know somebody was going through the box of waters the other day, and they see the pump in there, and they were just saying like that made them so nervous, because it's a booty prep thingy. So you squeeze it and it pumps, and it pumps the.
It's like a blood pressure, a manual blood pressure.
Yeah. So when
I used one of those on
stick it in the
before.
butt and it just brings it out, and I'm like, that's what it does. Was like, it could be a lot for some people who are used to getting it in the butt. So like, it's like, if you haven't had your butt touched yet, and going to dread might be detrimental for life.
Yeah.
Like,
but
I
mean, if I shoot with dread, I'll be happy as hell. They're gonna steal the hell out of it. That's the thing. Every time when I shoot with like a really, really well-known person, they steal it. Like if it's content, or it doesn't matter. Even scenes, they steal everything.
That's true.
No,
they steal everything.
People are going to steal stuff no matter what, and that's one of the negative things of the industry now. It's like everything is stolen, and then people say, "Well, why would you want to pay for this when it's on the internet for free?" No, it's on the internet and it's stolen. And it's like, it makes it so hard for everybody, because like people are so. But that's also why I know some people watermark customs sometimes, so they can say, "Oh, this person stole it." It sucks, because I know like you put your heart and soul into your work.
Yep, just for it to get stolen.
Yeah, that's why it hurts, because it's like, I'm doing this for y'all. Like, y'all should pay me. So if y'all pay me right, then I can and put that money into producing something even better for y'all.
Yeah.
I don't care.
People don't care about that.
really like I want to produce better. It's like I can make if I make more money, I can have higher budget scenes. I can make my
Exactly.
wildest dreams come true. Like I have ideas that I know I can't even get to yet until I have the money or the right investors. So I know like that's why I really want to venture off into like producing and writing and directing because it's like I want to be able to have the budget and everything to create this stuff. And I keep hearing these things and I'm trying to be very humble, but I've seen it on Twitter, people tweeting saying like you are putting a different type of bringing a different type of thing to porn. And I'm like, I don't even feel like I scratched the surface of what I'm really trying to change, you know, as far as the content I'm trying to produce. So yeah, if I have more money, I can give y'all better, but y'all taking money out of my pocket. But
Well,
then
that's a
again,
big.
I take it at to Tyler Perry and look what Tyler Perry's at. Now he has Tyler Perry Productions. Like they bootleg his stuff when he was just now starting up, and now look at him. So I'm not gonna let
Yeah,
that like
but people
blame
still
it on
want.
that.
The thing with his, people still went and saw it live. So people like was going to his actual play and buying it live so they could see it in person.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of helped them out also. So question, like with what you just said, what do you have coming out that people out there you can pay for and buy and support? What do you have coming out soon?
Not gonna make any promises, but I am gonna try to dedicate since I don't have that much bookings going on, but that can change tomorrow. I'm gonna make some rolling trays and ashtrays with my little animated cartoon stickers on it, lighters, for Christmas to sell, and whatever that sells out because I actually can make those.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
Cool.
I do want to come. I'm always gonna do the lighters though. The lighters is not gonna stop. Posters. I did some recently. I didn't like the way they're printed out, so I kind of got pissed off. I spent that money on that, so I'm like, let me just take a break and just start over with a fresh new photographer that I didn't use last time and get it printed out the way and actually make sure I tell the photographer what I'm using these images for, so I can get it sent to me in the right format so it won't look weird when it's printed out, you know. So I will go back to that later, but I kind of got pissed off because I can't even really use them. I'm just gonna give them away to a few people for free just to hang up like in their little content house or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also have I'm definitely gonna do t-shirts. I have some ideas that I've been sitting on for like 2 years now. And they're pretty dope, but I keep adding to the list, so I need to do that. So I'm gonna try. Since I don't have like a lot of bookings going on this month, I can take the time to make those happen. And one more. Well, that's a video, so that don't really count, right? Right. So I have a Christmas video coming out soon that I was trying to produce for a while now. Um, I feel like it could have been shot a little bit better as far as lighting. But as I was finally able to get something done that I've been trying to do for a while, and that's gonna finally happen. So that's pretty cool. It's actually really nice for that.
That's
So
pretty
yeah.
awesome. But what sites do you have your content on?
OnlyFans, MiniVids, Loyal Fans, Pornhub, X videos.
Okay, give us a name on there because we're hitting the end of the podcast now, and I'm trying to make sure that everybody knows where they can find you. Where can someone buy your content?
Buy your content.
Buy, find, support.
So you can go to my Twitter page at NYNYLEW or X, I'm sorry, Twitter X. And my link is in my bio, it's my link tree. You will find every single thing from social media, TikTok, Cash App, email, you name it. Everything is there.
Awesome.
All right. Wow, I was going to call
So
you
much
the wrong
sexy
name.
content.
No. No. So I'm so used to do my little spiel, and like since Miss Sarah over here is my new host, I'm so used of saying my old co-host name, like when I'm ending it out, and I almost said his name. So, Sarah, where can they find you?
You guys
Hey,
can
is this?
find me on
Don't say ooh. This is her second episode of being my official co-host. So don't say you. I've been saying the other I've been saying the other one for 5 years. So don't say you. So Miss Sarah Lake, where can they find your content?
you
Where
guys
can they
can
find you?
you guys can find me on iamsarahLace.com. That has all of my links, including my Twitter, my OnlyFans, and everything else.
And you can find us at burbankmisfits on Instagram, burbankmisfits on Facebook and on Twitter. You can find me at RAWSTARR on Instagram and on Twitter. Miss Ny Lew, thank you for coming on.
The science guy.
Huh?
Like Bill Nye the Science Guy.
That's what she said before we started.
You know what?
And I was telling her we saw Bill Nye at a place in Burbank it was like a karaoke pub thingy, and he was there dancing. And I'm like, that is Bill Nye the Science Guy. Oh my God. This is like 2013. It's like 10 years ago. And I'm like, that is so crazy. I caught myself though. I didn't say it. I caught myself. Yeah, anyway.
He almost said it.
Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. And everybody go out there and support her in every manner because you know she's awesome. And you can see, like, if you're watching the video, you see she's a cat lover. He's petting her cat right now. So be well, everybody. Stay blessed, and we will see you all next week.